Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dion back with a daily Fanduel lineup building video for today, May 12th. I had an unsuccessful night. I only put in $5. I won three souls. I lost $2 pretty much. When you got a guy like Mad Max who goes crazy, it's gonna be pretty hard to cash. And first of all, this is not my lineup. This is just a dummy lineup. I just put in just now. But yeah, Mad Max went for 93, and then I played Lackey, who pitched 8 innings. I think he had 7 Ks, but he had one earned run and didn't get the W because Drew Pomeranz, or however you say his name, decided to go off and not give anything up today. And then they pretty much got gifted. The Cubs got gifted with a chance to win the game. It's a man on first and third, if I'm not no. What is it? Oh, matter of fact, it's a man on first. It's Jason Hayward. He got walked. Then who got after that? Who was it after that? Oh yeah, all right. Jason Hayward got walked. Then it was who bats there? Oh yeah, Chris Bryant. He popped it up. So literally, I'm at work watching it. I'm watching the game. I see the pop up. So I'm watching the league pass. I immediately click it off because I'm like, okay, that's the game over. It's 2 outs. I go as soon as I look back at the box score, it says man on first and third. I'm like, what the hell? Alexi Ramirez dropped the easy and like routine fly ball, whatever, in the infield. So all right, then he walked Rizzo. Then Soler comes out, strikes out. So even he got gifted with some chances to win, just didn't work out. Padres bullpen, obviously the GOAT, and Pomeranz is a GOAT. So that's about it. I ran Lackey in every lineup. He didn't do a bad job. Just hard to like really cash much when Scherzer was the GOAT today. So with that, without further ado, man, let's start talking about these plays. Of course, Kershaw 12.5. I think that's the cheapest we've had him since like what week since like the first week of the MLB season when he's like I think he started at 12K. So and I might be wrong. I think he actually started at 13K to start the season. But we got him versus the Mets. You pretty much just lock him in, man, for cash games. There's no way I'm taking anybody else in cash games. Kershaw, not a guy I really need to look at the stats. But next at the next price tier, next why am I starting? My fault. Next we got Zach Greinke, 10.9. He's been starting to pick it up, but now he gets a team in the Giants who don't really K much. He played them last time, picked up a nice little 7K game. Did pretty good on the road, but that's in the Pitchers Park. And now he's back at home in Arizona. And let's go take a look at Greinke's stats to see some of the decline from him. It might be worth it to take a nice little bat from here. Giving up a 312 batting average to lefties, 284 to righties. Okay. Let's take a look at the FIP. XFIP is looking all right. FIP not horrible, just above average. 382 BABIP is not looking good at all. At least he's not walking batters. Okay. Now let's go take a look at the hard contact. He's not giving up much hard contact, so right now it's kind of hard to get a beat on how he's really doing. Maybe those numbers are going to start to regress. I guess you look at the FIP and XFIP is not bad. So basically, what they're telling you is teams are not going to sustain these kind of numbers all year against him. So I don't know, but this is the Giants, man. The Giants are a team that will nickel and dime you to death, just like the Royals do. And he's in a bad park for pitchers. So I'm not really high on him today. So we kind of move on there. Cueto, same way. And Cueto is one of those guys that you will just think like, okay, he's breezing through this game. You look up seventh inning, bases loaded, and then he gives up 3 runs, and then you're like, damn, I should have never played this bum. But at 10.3, I'm not liking him versus Arizona. Keuchel, most inconsistent bum there is. Let's go take a look at his numbers, but I will never pick on him just because he's an extreme ground ball pitcher. That's kind of like my rule to not really stack against anybody. So if I was to take a bet, it definitely have to be a cheap bet. Maybe like a Chris Young if he plays again. But okay, 284 batting average to righties, 16 walks. The next FIP not bad, just above average. Kane righties at a 22% mark. It's not giving up any home runs to them at all either. So you pretty much got a nickel and dime Keuchel to death, or he has to walk you. Okay, 30.5 hard contact. So that's a decent hard contact rate, but this ground ball to fly ball rate is extreme. And I'm just not for picking on Keiko, man. No matter how bad he's been, just because there's really not much upside. If he does get killed, is not mainly is it's not really off of home runs. It's about maybe he walks a few batters, and then somebody hits them in off a single or a double, like, or something like that. It's never a home run. So he actually gave up 2 home runs to lefties in his last start, but I don't know if we can really rely on lefties like hurt him. So if you guys want to be super contrarian and play David Ortiz, be my guest, so I can take all your money. Next at the next price tag, we got David Price, 9.4 against Houston. Don't think he's a bad play, even though he's been dying pretty much. Houston's still a team that strikes out a lot, but Altuve, Correa, if he starts hitting the ball very well, and uh and George Springer, those are the main three guys that I'll be scared of from this lineup. Evan Gattis, I have no problem with him. Um, just those the top of the order pretty much. If he gets past Altuve, I'll feel a little bit confident. After that, everybody can get picked on, but David Price, he lost a little bit of velocity this year. Look at that ERA, man. His ERA is even worse at home. Let's go take a look at it real quick. I think it's somewhere around 7, so he's pretty much been dying. Okay. Oh, it's actually at 8.34 at home. So I mean, it's a hitter's ballpark, man. That's double county right there with that big wall in left field. So I'm looking at the numbers right now. The FIP and XFIP don't suggest that he's a bad pitcher. Pretty good, definitely above average. Still K'ing lefties at 26, righties at 29. Giving up a lot of hard contact though, and this ground ball fly ball rate is not elite at all. So that hard contact mixed with that ground ball fly ball rate, I take everything back that I said, man. Unless these guys from the Astros are Kane a lot versus lefties, let's go look at the top of the order, man. Because I didn't do my research before this video, so I'm just kind of like talking off the top of the head. Let's go see. Let's go. What the hell? He's the only one qualified. Let's go. 20 at bats. All right. Okay, 14, 17, 13. Gaddis, we can get around him. Gomez, we can get around him. Carlos Correa, maybe we can get around him. So, I mean, but just looking at this, look at this WRC plus for Altuve, 239 for Springer. These are all under 30 plate appearances. So, Marwin Gonzalez actually hits lefties good too. I forgot about him. Gaddis, I'm not really worried about him versus David Price. Carlos Gomez, not really worried about him. Look at that K rate. His numbers probably come from facing horrible lefties. Of course, Kobe Rasmus not hitting David Price. Correa has been pretty inconsistent this year, so there's some merit to it, I guess. Look at the ISO, 429, 368, 269, 250. Tyler White, I forgot about the rookie. We don't know if his numbers will hold true against lefties, so I'm not sure how to feel about this, man, because you pretty much right now it's looking like you just have to play Clayton Kershaw, and then you just have to find all value bats. You're not going to get any bats you want today because the pitchers, there's really no safe pitcher after Kershaw. So Price, like I said, man, I don't really trust him the way he's been dying lately. Next, you got Vince Velasquez. Let's go take a look at his numbers, actually. Vincent. Yeah. 254 WOBA to lefties, 233 to righties. That's looking pretty good right now. Let's look at the FIP. FIP, everything looking good. The whip, pretty great. The K percent is pretty good. Okay, that's what I like to see. Giving up a 32.6 hard contact to righties, only a 14.6 to lefties. That's something I like to see. He's an extreme fly ball pitcher, but if you're going to be a fly ball pitcher, the least you can do is not give up a lot of hard contact, which is what I like to see. So maybe there's some merit to playing him versus the Braves. Let's go take a look at the Braves. The thing that scares me is Inciarte, because a lot of the reason why the Braves right-handed numbers are looking so bad because Inciarte hasn't been playing much. He's been injured since like the first week of the season. So right now they rank him Markakis, Freeman, Yeah, he doesn't even have NC Archer doesn't even have enough at bats to really qualify. So let's see. Let's look at his numbers from last year versus righties. I can click 2015. 332 batting average. So I don't know if you really want to pick on the top of that lineup. So that kind of scares me. But Vincent Velasquez has been doing pretty good. So that's also it's not NC Archer is not really a power guy, but let's look at the play discipline for Velasquez. 11.7 swing and strike percentage. That's pretty good. 80.7 zone contact. Okay, I think this is a little bit under average for the outside swing, so he's not getting a lot of chases outside of the zone. So pretty much he's a guy I guess that he just pounding teams with the fastball. I think he has a filthy slider. I'm not sure. Let's go look at his pitches. Um, okay, he does throw a slider. I think. Yeah, he throws a slider. He definitely throws a slider. Let's see the percent of the time he throws it. He only throws it 5% of the time. He throws his fastball 70. So pretty much he's just trying to beat you with nothing but fastballs. The changeup 5%, curveball 17. So he got pretty much all he throws is fastball, curveball, fastball, curveball. Okay. And we're actually gonna go take a look at the chat too. Let me load that. Let me go to that screen. I know I got Gun in here probably trolling me or something. Okay, David Price and Velasquez also love a Detroit stack. Are you talking about for a DK? If you're high on both of them, or are you just saying you like both of them? Like period. Where was that? Yeah, so like I was saying, man. Yeah, the top of the Braves, the first three batters in the Braves lineup kind of scared me. But after you get past those guys, it's pretty much you can do whatever you want, man. That's like at least 4 to 5 Ks right there. So after that, so we can get off of Velasquez, and I don't really trust pitchers on the road. It's definitely a pitcher's ballpark. So that I mean that's what he got going for him, man. He's not giving up a lot of hard contact, so I guess you really don't want to expect home runs. So I like that from Velasquez, but 9.1 is kind of cutting it. Got Evaldi. Let's take a look at him. Scroll through to his splits. Giving up a 290 batting average to lefties, 381 Wobus, horrible. The FIP is telling us he's not that good this year versus lefties. 357 BABIP, the 1.57 WHIP. The xFIP is pretty good. Okay. The 42.2 hard contact is what I'm not liking, man. That means he's getting hit extremely hard. So with the right lefties, like maybe Hosmer or Kendricks, they get a grip of that ball, man. They put the barrel to bat on that ball. It's leaving the park. So he definitely has to be on point with his pitches. But let's go take a look at his plate discipline numbers. See if he can dodge some bats here. 9.6 swing and strike. Zone contact 88% of the time, but he's definitely generating some outside swings. So he's been getting some people to chase, but I don't like the zone contact. And he's a guy that throws upper 90s fastball. So for him to be giving up this much contact means he's not even blown by people with his fastball. So unless those are all his breaking balls getting hit up. So I'll still if all right, let's say. Damn, man, I just can't make no case for Evaldi. My Yankee bias was trying to make a case for Evaldi, but I just can't think anything good to say about him here against the Royals in a hitter's park. So, uh, I just seen Tanaka die off the weakest contact home runs I've ever seen. So, it's almost like you just gotta avoid playing pitchers in Yankee Stadium. Adam Wainwright. Now let's go take a look at him. This dude has been horrible. I know for a fact he's been getting killed by righties. I looked at his last start. Let's see. All right, so he's giving up a 303 batting average, 388 WOBA to righties. The ERA is nasty. The FIP and xFIP versus righties is horrible. Sheesh. Giving up a 1.48 home runs per nine. He's not even K'ing them that much. The whip 1.60. 34.5 hard contact. So definitely got some guys on the Angels that can hit the ball hard. So let's look at Trout real quick. Let me see what this is price. There's no way you can play him though with Kershaw, but Okay, try that 4.9. That's interesting. And the freaking Angels already don't K too much, so he's pretty much K'ing at what they like the percent they K at. So really can't expect a good game from Wayne right there. He just hasn't been himself either. So okay, next we got Ian Kennedy, who's been pitching a lot better this year. Let's take a look at his numbers. I got him on my season long team too, so I actually hope he does good. I don't want to bench him, but I might have to. I just can't trust the pitcher in the hitter's ballpark. Okay, so these numbers looking elite right now at both Wobbles versus lefties and righties under 300. The xFIP telling us he can get hit up a little bit, but he has not given up any home runs to lefties this year, which is what you like to see. He's walking them too much though. I think that's why the xFIP is that bad. Okay, the FIP and xFIP to righties decent at best. Okay, let's see the hard contact. So he's not giving up that much hard contact to lefties, but 27.1 in Yankee Stadium doesn't mean much. Then you got 37.3 to righties. There's no A-Rod, maybe some Starlin Castro. Let's see what Starlin Castro is doing this year. My Yankee bias is the only reason why I'm talking about Starlin Castro though. Okay, let's scroll down. Okay, Starlin Castro batting 274 versus righties. Okay, I like to see that. Let's go see if the ISO and everything like that. 137 ISO, 295 BABIP, 100 WRC plus. Okay, not the greatest, but not horrible. Only Kane at 13%, so he's definitely somebody that's gonna put the ball in play. Let's go look at the batted ball. Okay, Castro with a 30.2, so he might be sneaky here. I like Castro a little bit here. I have no knocks on him. He's actually been playing a lot better too. So let's go look at his numbers. 3K. He's got a hit in what is this? Six? Yeah, 6 straight games. So definitely not going to get that zero. It's pretty much a lock for 6+ FDP every game it seems like, and he's in a hitter's park. So definitely like Starlin Castro today. Well, let's finish out with these pitchers. James Shield, not a guy I want to really pick on, because usually you want to pick on him with lefties, but he actually been pitching pretty good this year. And the Brewers really just don't have any lefties, but they are in the hitter's park, so always worried about that. Let's see his numbers. Play discipline first. Let's look at that. 10.5 swinger strike, 83.3 zone contact. That's great. 24.9. Could just round it off for 25. Average. All right, so it's not looking horrible. Okay, now let's go actually look at the FIP, xFIP, the batting average, and stuff like that. Woba versus lefties, he's contained. Oh, so he's a reverse splits pitcher this year. That's what it seems like. Okay, 4-3 Woba to righties. That means he's having a walking problem because the batting average 284, but his Woba's at 403. So he's been walking or hitting. He must be hitting guys. Okay, the FIP and xFIP to righties is horrible. 2.11 home run per nines to righties, 31.8. God damn, yeah. Can I get some Ryan Braun, please? Can I get some Jonathan Lucroy? Can I get some who else? Chris Carter? I think those guys could be sneaky, man. I don't think a lot of people will be on them. And they're in the hitter's ballpark, and they all hit with power. So let's go take a look at it. Look at their numbers. Okay, how do you happen by? Like both, but yes, DK. But I choose Velasquez. Yeah, I like Velasquez. I just like that he's not giving up much hard contact. But I am scared he could get BABIP to death. All right, let's go look at advance. Okay, Lucroy batting. Well, the BABIP is 433. He's only K'ing at 15%, so that means he's batting close to 300. Let's go look at it. And he's batting 373. Ryan Braun batting 370. Chris Carter 276. Now let's go back to looking at the Woba and ISO. A 200 ISO. Chris Carter 391. Ryan Braun 198. WRC plus. These are all great numbers right here. So Definitely gotta have some exposure. Probably not Chris Carter with that strikeout percentage. James Shields is missing some bats, so definitely want to go with the safer guy. I think you can go Lucroy Albron. Definitely might have some exposure to Lucroy though. This dude is absolutely killing it versus righty. So let's go look at the batted ball too. See if those kind of match up. Ryan Braun 32. Okay. Jonathan Lucroy only 29. Okay, I can live with that. So I definitely like some of the righties, man. I thought Shields was giving it up to lefties, but for some odd reason, he's a reverse splits pitcher this year. Let's see. Okay. See, like, yeah. Look at last year. He was giving it up to lefties. It's weird because it's the same way with Andrew Cashner. Last year, Cashner was getting killed by lefties. This year, it's righties. So I don't know what he did in the off season, but I don't mind it, man, because I definitely love some Luke Ryan Braun. Bartolo, the home run hit machine. Bartolo. Let's go take a look at his numbers. We definitely might have to pick on him. I didn't click it. Wow. Play discipline numbers. Bad. Zone contact 89, but it's outside swing, so he's getting people to chase, but he's getting hit in the zone. Uh, and he's going against, I would say the Dodgers are a little bit patient just because of the veterans on that team. You got Chase Utley, Agon. They're pretty. Probably the only free K I'll say is Jock Peterson in the pitcher, and he's on the road too. Mm, definitely got to pick on Bartolo. Let's look see these splits though before I can confidently say that. 187 batting average to lefties. What? That's fake. 333 to righties. Wow, this dude hasn't walked now one batter. I'm like, how the hell is that batting average the same as the WAR, but he hasn't walked any righties? Okay. So he's not scared. The FIP and XFIP looking pretty great right now. 212 BABIP, 25K percentage to lefties. Okay. The hard contact. So pretty much he's been getting saved by a ballpark or something because this hard contact 45.5 with this ground ball to fly ball rate. And it's not even a bunch of infield fly balls. So man, we got some righties from the Dodgers some lefties from the Dodgers that can really hit. Got some pop in their bat. I can see one leaving the yard today. I would say Jock Peterson, but Jock Peterson, I can't do it. Yeah, damn. And then these guys are really hitting with power like that. Of course, you got Agon, but his game is dropped completely. Let me go look at his price though. His price has to be like 2,500. He's still 3K. What? He's probably 3K out of respect. He's definitely 3K out of respect for once being one of the best hitters in the game. Damn, but I still like some Corey Seager. I like some Utley leading off. If you're bold enough, Jock Peterson in the tournament. Let's look at batted ball. If you're brave enough and crazy. Chase Utley's like hitting the ball pretty hard, but he doesn't have the isolated power. Corey Seager, 36.6, not bad. Okay. Jock Peterson, of course, we know that. So when he actually puts the ball in play and not striking out, he has a 425 batting average versus righties. Pretty impressive. Let's go down now. Let's go look at another pitcher. Now, some of these guys I don't even have to talk about, like Jimmy Nelson. Well, actually, let me see Jimmy Nelson's numbers. I think he sucks versus lefties, but he does pretty good versus righties. And the Padres don't really throw out much lefties. Okay, these numbers not really telling right now. FIP to lefties is horrible. He's giving up a 2.21 home run per nine to lefties. Let's see the hard contact, 35.6. Ground ball, fly ball rate, not nothing impressive, but a 14.3 infield fly ball. That's pretty impressive. So, doesn't really matter if you're infield fly ball. It doesn't matter if you're a fly ball pitcher. Freaking 14% of them are in the infield. That's almost as good as a ground ball. Well, that's actually better than a ground ball, truth be told. All right, so let's take a look at Ubaldo. Do we want to pick on him? Uh, kind of tired. Okay, Bottle giving up a 355 batting average to lefties, 418 Woba. Okay, he's a gas can. The fib and the BABIP is looking nasty. The whip is nasty. Walking 10% of the batters versus lefties and righties. Oh my goodness. Given okay, the hard contact's not the worst in the world, but I think that's just about average league average. Okay. To righties, same here. Okay. So pretty much we're not gonna expect a bunch of home runs, but we're in this freaking hitters park in Camden Yards, so anything's actually possible. Let me look at the Tigers. See if any of the righties are doing good versus other righties besides Castellanos, who's the pretty much the GOAT right now. Castellanos with this 230 WRC plus. It's fake. So fake, yo. Okay. 264 ISO, that's also fake. Miggy with the 189, 384, what with 149 WRC. Okay, so Miggy looking a little sneaky here, possibly. Let me see if there's any BVP going on. I'm gonna try to wrap this up soon too, cause I'm super tired right now. But I'm dedicated to giving you guys some video content. So Samasia Salty with the 1 for 6. Where is Miggy? Miggy 15 for 43, 4 doubles, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, 9 walks, 8 Ks, batting 349. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Victor 9 for 29, 11 RBIs, 4 home runs. Sheesh. But he did used to pitch in Coors. He used to be a Rockies pitcher, so I don't know how much of that happened in Coors. So I don't really wouldn't kill him for that. 2 favorites goes. 7 for 25. 1 triple, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 3 walks, 7 Ks. So a lot of these guys have definitely gone to a ball in their career, but I don't know how much of that happened in Colorado. So we kind of move on there. So man, maybe some Miggy, maybe some Victor if you're a big believer of BVP, but we got these 2 gas cans right next to each other. Jared Weaver, I don't know how Jared Weaver is 7K and Pelfrey. Do I have to show Pelfrey numbers? I might just do it just to show you how bad he is. But let's go take a look at Jared Weaver, who's overpaid. I need to become a baseball player. Look at this contract, 85 mil for 5 years. This guy doesn't deserve 10 million a year. Okay, swinging strike percentage 8.8. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought. Zone contact 81.4. I'm surprised. Actually the numbers not looking too bad either. But he's still getting killed, so let's go look at the splits. Okay, 305 batting average to lefty, 309 to righties. This guy's horrible already. FIP and XFIP to lefties and righties bad again. Oh my goodness. The hard contact even worse. So plays the 40.9 hard contact to righties. Let's see who's the guys he's going against. St. Louis. Who's the everyday guy for St. Louis? You get some Yadier, Molina. Oh damn, he's at 3,100 now. I don't like that price. I'd rather just take 2,900 Lucroy. I'm a tournament guy too, so that's what I'm saying this. Where else we got? What else we got from St. Louis that I'm thinking of? The lefties can hit him up too, but you got I'm thinking of the righties. You got Piscotti there. Who else they have been playing? They've been playing Grichuk, who actually has a bunch of power, but I can never trust him. Oh yeah, Diaz, who bats ninth. I don't even know how you say his dude's first name. I need to start watching more Cardinals games. What's this guy? Brandon Moss has a bunch of pop, so man, Jared Weaver might really die tomorrow. You can play this. You can stack Cardinals pretty much. That's how you know I'm tired. Instead of just saying stack Cardinals, I just went through every guy, like all the guys' names and whatnot. So let's go take a look at the chat. How can you tell on Fangraph which team has a bad bullpen? This is what I like to do for bullpen. I'll go to this. pitching. Then I go to team stats. Then I go to relievers. Then I separate about FIP and XFIP. So let's see FIP first. So when you separate about FIP, the worst teams are the Reds, Rangers, Brewers, Phillies, Pirates. XFIP means if you eliminate the home runs. Reds, Pirates, Brewers, Angels, Braves. Then you can even do it by road. What pitchers are shaky on the road? Relief pitchers shaky on the road. I guess. Let's see. Probably gonna be the Reds again. Yep. So the Reds are pretty much just the worst in everything. Pirates second worst. So if pretty much if you like, that's how I usually stack against a guy, man. If I look at the starting pitcher and then I go take a look at this, I go take a look at how bad the bullpen is. If the bullpen is like a bottom 10 team, and the pitcher is a top like target, like a top target you want to play batters against, I'm making a stack against that guy. So that's how I usually do it. Um, okay, no more questions. All right, let me see what other pitchers I was at. Now we got to talk about this gas can, Mike Pelfrey. Take a look at his numbers. Giving up a 4.3 batting average to lefties, 459 WOBA, 366 WOBA to righties. So this guy sucks pretty much. 426 BABIP, FIP and XFIP is horrible. FIP, XFIP horrible. Lord. 42 hard contact to lefties, 34 to righties. So pretty much you could give me some Pedro Alvarez. You could give me some Chris Davis. Maybe even Flattery. Flattery, minimum price guy, man. The only thing I don't like is he bats eighth. Matter of fact, does he bat eighth or ninth? I can't remember. But that's the one thing stopping me from really like playing on there. Just like Pelfrey's that bad that anybody can have a good game versus him. So give me these lefties, give me the righties, give me them all. Then Aaron Blair, we don't have enough sample size on him, but if I'm not mistaken, how many games has he pitched? Let's see how many games he's pitched. Aaron Blair, I said Aaron Blair, I think. Oh, he's played 3 games. Okay, we'll go look. Split 330 well, but a lefty. He's not horrible. FIP, I'll take that back. FIP 4.32, 5.53, 53 XFIP, not good at all. But he's not giving up much hard contact, which is good for him. And he's actually in a decent park. So, and Phillies don't have that many power bats either. So don't expect any home runs. They're gonna have to nickel and dime this guy to death. It looks like. Philly's still okay a little bit. Let me go look at his play discipline numbers. See if he might be the tournament player today. Okay, never mind. Take it back. 5.5 swing and strike, 89.2 zone. Outside swing is horrible, so he can definitely die. So after that, we're gonna try to make a lineup pretty much. Oh man, it's gonna be the hardest thing in the world with Kershaw on there. So we could go Lucroy. We go Pedro. 2B. Let's see. We'll go Flattery for the hell of it. We need that savings. Third base, Castellanos, pretty interesting. Let's see if there's some better punts. Nope. So it's looking like Castellanos is a pretty good play. Let's see if I can find somebody else. Oh, Jimmy Paredes. Oh, okay, I thought Jimmy Paredes was back. So I go Castellanos. He had his day off too. He gets Ubaldo, who's been struggling versus righties, giving up. Let me go confirm that just to make sure that he's getting a more hard contact to righties as opposed to lefties. Oh yeah, no, it's similar actually, but he has a higher ground ball to fly ball rate versus righties. So Don't really want to force that there. They already got injured. Oh, he just had a normal day off. Okay. Mm. Who's St. Louis pitcher today? Oh yeah, we got the gas can. Got the gas can. Adam Wainwright. So third base. Do we want to take that chance with some U now? Let me go look at the Angels again. Um, batting 272. That's not bad at all. Versus a guy like this. Let's see the over. 293. What the hell? This guy has no plate discipline or something? He's batting 270 something, but then only has a 293 over, so the plate discipline must be awful. Okay, let's see. You now 21 point. Oh my god, doesn't even have that much hard contact. 3.40 ground ball, fly ball. Damn, this guy numbers just nasty. Okay, I don't like any of these third basemen, to tell you the truth. I wish A-Rod wasn't freaking hurt. Damn. Might be stuck playing some Castellanos, bro. Might just have to do it. Only guy I can trust right now, and he's in the hitter's ballpark. Shortstop. Shortstop's pretty tough too, especially when you got to pay up. Then Corey Seager's 4K. I can't freaking pay that price in cash. So pretty much I can't make a cash game lineup if I play Kershaw. So for the hell of it, we're gonna go Velasquez. He's not getting up any hard contact. The Braves, they're not gonna RIP him, so I can live with that. All right, now let's actually make a lineup, a real lineup. I do like Luke Corder. I do like Pedro Alvarez. I can keep that. Flattery, Castellanos. You got to go. 2B. I like Starlin Castro. Who else do we got here? This one is getting tough right now. We can get Chase Utley at 3K. We get Caesar, who's been banned second. I think I'm gonna just stick with Flattery actually, man, because I'm a tournament player. So let me load up on the lefties versus that bum Pelfrey. Third base, we got Machado. You can play him. He's in a great spot. Matt Carpenter is in a great spot. Let me go look at Weaver's numbers again. I think he was worse versus lefty, or he gave up more hard contact to lefties. Okay, if it was worse, okay. I know he gave him more hard contact to righty. Sheesh. Where's it at? Was it okay? Matt Carpenter, still a great play, man. At 4K, I don't know if I really want to pull that trigger on him. We got guys like Travis Shaw, a lefty crime. It doesn't matter. We just seen two lefties hit home runs off of Keiko last week. Damn, we might just have to stick with Castellanos, man. Just not how on any of these third basemen. Today's like kind of nasty now. The more I look at it, shortstop, we got Seager. 4K just might be too much for me. Bogarts versus a lefty, a ground ball pitcher. I don't know how much I trust that. I probably just take Seager, man. He might get back. He might get on the roll. I definitely want to have him while he's heating up. I like Trout a lot. think Trout could be a sneaky play too. Let me go see if there's any BVP. Oh wow. What the hell? Freaking trackpad is acting retarded. Okay, we're good now. Trout 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. Okay. We got Giovanni Soto with the home run. But this dude's been struggling, man. Trout's been on his king, so I think Trout could be a nice little sneaky play. We got Ryan Braun here. It's pretty sneaky. I like him a lot. But I think now we got the salary. Might as well just get Crush. Or we can get Hosmer. Hosmer at a cheaper price. He might be a cheaper dong, though. That's tough. Better ballpark, so I go Hosmer. And I'm a Yankees fan, so I'll probably get killed for this. Now we got 3 count average suspend. I like Piscotti, but 3,500 might be too much. Yo, Hazelbaker needs to get playing time. Carlos Beltran's been heating up too. Don't trust him versus Ian Kennedy. Not a lot of hard contact. Let me see. These outfields got tough. Jock Peterson, sneaky. Brett Gardner at 2,900. Ellsbury might be back. Okay. All right, so Ellsbury not come back tomorrow. Damn, who am I gonna downgrade? You could play some Alex Gordon here too. Yeah, I feel so nasty, man, if you don't pay up. I can downgrade Braun, get a better outfielder. We can get Trumbo, who just double dunked today. We can get a double Herrera. This is a few bats up here. Right, so to be contrarian, just for this, I'm gonna go George Springer. I'm gonna go Brett Gardner. At 3,900 to spend, I'm gonna go Trumbo, man, just for the sake of the video. And with that being said, we're about to come to an end, man. This is definitely not gonna be my lineup, though. I can just let you guys know that right now. I just want to just try to make something real quick. When you're making your lineup, do you think about their band? No, of course you got to, man, because who was I thinking about? Who was it that I'm trying to think of it? It was a situation like that where it came to me today. I'm trying to think who I didn't want to play because of the bad order. I can't think of it exactly, but it definitely matters because it also matters because not even just the bad order, but who bats in front of them and who bats right after them. Like like batting seventh is kind of one of the worst spots if the guy behind them or the 2 guys in front of them are good at getting on base because I think that's why like Shoop makes a good. I mean Pedro Alvarez makes a good 7-hole hitter because he's pretty consistent versus righties. And the guy that bats fifth is Trumbo, and then the guy that bats sixth. Who bats sixth for the Orioles? Hold on. The order is Rickard, Machado, Jones, Crush Davis. Hold on, I think I said it wrong. Joey Rickard, Machado, Adam Jones, Chris Davis, Trumbo fifth. Who bats sixth? I think is Pedro Alvarez gonna bat sixth? Let me go see what Fantasy Labs has projected. Oh yeah, Matt Wieters. I forgot about Matt Wieters. So Matt Wieters, Pedro. So let's say let's just say these first three guys get out right away. Then Chris Dable singles. Then Trumbo, whatever he gets a hit, or he just grounds out. Now Pedro Alvarez is in a great spot to get these RBIs. So it just depends on the lineup, man. It depends on the team too. Like for me, it's kind of hard for me to play a Didi or Aaron Hicks when they're batting right here because can't really trust these guys in front of him to get on and really put him in successful positions. So uh kind of same with the Phillies, man. I like Ryan Howard, but if I like Ryan Howard, it's only because I like Adubo a little bit and Caesar maybe a little bit. Unless I just feel like Ryan Howard was getting a solo home run and that's it. Um, so that's why kind of depend. The band order is kind of important. So when you're constructing your lineups, yeah, Adam Jones. The whole team is a good play versus Pelfrey. So I like everybody there today. But yeah, man, it's 3:11 a.m. right now Eastern time. So definitely about to call it a night. So if that's about it, man, you can definitely hit me up on the Twitter daily FD lineups. Um, calling it a night, man. Hopefully we can all win some money, take down some tournaments or so. Hopefully you guys can avoid a core slate tomorrow, man. Don't put much money in, because those guys are going to be ridiculous prices. The Mets and cores about to all be 5K. So Friday slate, man, avoid that in cash, bro. I'm telling you, because you don't know who's going to be high on. But yeah, man, definitely coming to an end. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.